Welcome to this short video which is going to take you through the Knoa Analytics application to orientate you ahead of you attending the formal training and certification course on Knoa Analytics. This product overview will allow you to understand the various reporting focus areas of the solution, the common use cases, and how specific datasets can be manipulated in the reports. Completing this video and the subsequent pre-course assessment is a requirement for attending the functional training and certification sessions on Knoa Analytics. Alongside the Knoa Analytics platform, Knoa also consists of a console that allows for the deployment of the solution to targeted users and the compilation of the data received from the users. Once this data is received from the users, it can be enhanced with elements such as their department, location, etc. There are 10 configurable data enhancement fields available. The console is also used to prepare the data for the reporting view by setting grouping rules and transforming data strings using a data dictionary. The Knoa Console training module is delivered in a different learning journey. Please contact Knoa if you wish to enroll on that learning path. The focus of this training video is to familiarize you with the Knoa Analytics platform, which you will see on your screen in front of you now. The landing page is split into 3 sections. The first section is the tile cards, which have KPIs to direct the user's attention to impact areas that fall outside of their acceptable tolerances. There are currently 12 tile cards that users can select from to personalize their landing page. The tile cards acts as a gateway to the report view, so a user can simply click on the tile card to see the dataset in the report view that is generating the KPI, such as errors experienced by users. Each tile card has an icon which tells you about the metric it is tracking, the description of the metric, the specific metric, and the trend, i.e. is it going up or down. The second section is the watch list, where a user can decide which application or transactions, which we call modules in the system, they want to monitor. This allows a user to see a quick snapshot of the user experience metrics for the applications or user transactions that they are most interested in monitoring closely. The watch list reports help you answer the following questions. What is the activity, error rate, and performance for selected applications or transactions? How have these metrics changed over time for a specific application or transaction? To focus on a specific application, we simply select the application of interest, such as production, and the data will resort itself to give us the daily and consolidated monthly view for that application. The third section is the navigation bar on the left-hand side of the screen, which is in dark blue. At the top, we have the individual user settings where you can set your preferences, the variables for calculating ROI, such as the hourly cost of labor in your business, and your language preference. Moving down, we have the home page, which you can use wherever you are in the system to navigate back to the landing page. Next is the Projects tab, where curated reports to deliver a project or business outcome are grouped. You can set these up yourself or have them assigned to specific users. We then move to the core reporting functionality. This is divided into 4 logical sections to deliver specific use cases for the client. The first is migration. This delivers insights on the 3 stages of a migration or project. They are before the migration to generate baseline data sets and set out the current state analysis for user interaction, usage, and interaction on the system. The second part deals with the management of the transition to the future state, concentrating on showing where errors are being experienced in the UAT environment and iterative delivery process. Finally, this section gives the ability to contrast the before and after states to generate ROIs on different business outcomes using empirical data and time boxes defined by the client. The next section on the navigation bar is the grouping of training insights. These reports help learning and development professionals plan for, deliver, and assess the impact of different training interventions. Just like the migration section, these reports also provide for the calculation of ROI for the different training interventions through the ability to time box the data sets. Automation through AI, primarily RPA, is on the roadmap for many businesses. The questions that they have to answer are, where should they deploy the bots, and what are the savings that can be achieved by the deployment of RPA. This section in Knoa Analytics allows for a company to understand where the tasks that are suitable for RPA are being performed, by whom, how frequently, and if they are error prone. These datasets can then have financial costs set against them so that a financial impact analysis is possible, and this allows you to create the business case for the bot deployment. Once deployed, the attended bots are monitored via the Knoa application to ensure that they don't create errors, as unlike a human, the bot will not report an error they encounter, but will just continue to generate them at scale. The final section is where the client can explore various experiences that the user is having when they interact with the SAP applications. We will drill into one of the reports to show you how the data is grouped and sorted. The interface is the same for all the reports accessed, either via a tile card on the various sections or via the hyperlink on the left-hand menu bar. For our purposes today, we will use the errors report. By clicking on the tile card, we drop into the reporting view. Here we can see some headline metrics at the top of the page that gives us some statistics about how the user experience is playing out on the applications. Below we have some graphical representations of where, when, and whom are being impacted by the errors. We can resort the data by selecting a user attribute, such as department, and then select the department of interest, in this case IT, to show the error data for that department. We have the ability to drill through the layers of reporting using the tabs here at the top of the screen. We can see the applications the errors are impacting, the type of errors, and the users that are being impacted by these errors. We'll now select the error details. This view shows us all of the errors that the user base are encountering in their usage of the system, ranked by the error count per user. So we can see the frequency, the impacted user count, and what percentage of the overall user population is being impacted by a specific error. To sort a view to answer a question such as what errors do buyers have when working with purchasing documents, we can use our filter tab, which is on the reports. For this example, we simply select the buyer purchasing documents and apply. We can now see the errors in that process and decide which ones we want to look at in detail. With one click, we can see the impacted users, and with one more click, we can see the when, where, and what for that specific user experience. So you can see how we can easily navigate and have a line of sight from the organizational level outcomes down to the individual level user experience using the Knoa Analytics platform. In your upcoming course, we will teach you how to use these reports, the common use cases, and the business outcomes we can generate for clients. We look forward to seeing you on the training and certification course for Knoa Analytics. Please do not forget to complete the short quiz ahead of your training. Further pre-learning resources on Knoa Analytics are available on our help site that can be accessed at the link shown on your screen now. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you on the Knoa Analytics training and certification course.